Hello, hope you've been happy, healthy, and safe. Today we are going to do a general reading. Just tap into the energies that you are generally experiencing right today, and kind of just see where the reading takes us. Alright, so as usual, I will clear the energies. If you see some smoke, that is just some Palo Santos burning to clear your energies and the energies of myself to call in your guides and your angels, my guides and my angels, to give messages for your highest and best good today. Alright, so let's just clear the energies here and see where this reading takes us. Okay. Okay, good. Alright, let's use a different deck today. Let's use this deck here. Yeah, I think so. Okay, so your energy at the current moment. Let's tap into that, please, Spirit. What is the viewer's energy at the current moment? Oh, all right. So, your current energy that you are in is you have choose your friends wisely and live your soul, not your role. So the energy that I feel that you are in right now is that you are in a energy of picking and choosing your friends. Perhaps there are people kind of coming into your life, other people leaving your life, and you're in this space where you are really determining who you want to stay and who you want to go, kind of thing, because you're in this process of living what's true to your soul, not just what's expected of you and those types of things. Okay. Alright, let's dig a little bit deeper. We'll use these guys. Alright, tell me more about this, please, Spirit. Tell me more. You have the number 3 coming through with rejoice and celebration. So I'm feeling that you are maybe in a period where there's a lot of people around you, because I'm feeling this is sort of a, you're happy about something, you're celebrating something, but I'm feeling like maybe perhaps there's people around you that aren't in this same energy. Let's just get more. Yeah, you have the 7. It feels like you made a decision to follow your soul's path, and you are basically in this energy of celebrating who you are as an individual and the things that are important to you, and just really owning your power. Okay, and this is a very triumphant time in your life that you're journeying towards. And horses are all about courage and strength, and they're fast moving energy. So I do believe that perhaps you have made this decision rather quickly, and now you're just rolling with it. You're going for it. You're galloping towards your successes in life. And those who are not meant to come with you, I don't believe that they are coming with you at this time. And with the choose friends wisely card, I feel that you're recognizing of this, that certain people cannot come with you on your journey forward, that you have to in some cases you have to do this alone, and in other cases it's like you have to completely change, I want to say, your friend circle, and your you have to basically find your tribe is popping into my head, right? So find those people that are on that same journey or that same level as you are, okay? Sorry, I'm just choking up a little bit because of the smoke. I'm actually allergic to smoke. Okay. Throat chakra. Okay, and maybe that's why I'm choking up too. It feels a little bit like there are things perhaps that you wanted to say in the past, but you maybe haven't been able to say those things. Maybe in particular to certain people, certain relationships in your life, friends, that sort of stuff. And it feels like now you're in the process of changing that. You're in the process of really going towards what it is that you want and you desire, and what you're aiming for, like what you want to see for your future. And it feels like you're worrying less about the people around you, and what they want, because you've realized that people are going to do their own thing, even though maybe your actions reflect other people and have an impact on other people. You're moving into this power where you understand that you can't help people without helping yourself. So you've moved into a point where you are helping yourself first before you can help other people. And there's certain people that you are realizing aren't really worth helping, because maybe all they do is take, and they never give back. And so you're really moving out of this space of being around those people. And that's actually, Spirit is saying with the Union card, or the Universe card, sorry, that is leveling you up. It's about to bring new partnerships into your life that will change the course of your universe as you know it at this point in life. But it does, if you see in this Universe card, and this Throat Chakra card, your communications have a lot to do around this. And the 2 and the 1 add up to a 3. So I do believe whatever these communications are for you, they are very divinely guided, okay? Like, I feel like, and what I mean by that is, maybe you're thinking, like, a lot of these people, like, maybe some of them you're not choosing to exit your life, okay? But they're doing so. And really what I'm picking up from this is Spirit is saying rejection is God's protection, or the universe's protection. Okay, so it's like they're leaving your life to protect you and move you forward, to align you with the people that are meant to be in your life. Okay? And really listen to your gut about people. Okay, this is something I had to learn over the years the hard way. You know, you kind of got a feeling about somebody, but you like them as a person, you like their character, but there's just something that didn't sit right with you deep down in your gut, and your ego, your mental mind kind of talks you out of trusting that feeling, because you like qualities about this person and they bring something into your life that you're lacking. And there's nothing wrong with that. But think back, how often have you had a feeling, a gut reaction about someone within your relation at some point, and you're thinking, I don't know, like, this isn't sitting well with me, like, maybe there's something up here, but you ignore that because you want their friendship, or you want that relationship, or whatever it is, right? You want that, whatever it is, right? Job, opportunity, whatever. But something's just not sitting right with you. We have to move into a space where we trust that, because how many times have you thought that, and then when the relationship ended, you realized, you knew something was up. Let's just say that. You knew right off the bat something was up. Now, why I'm saying that's not necessarily a bad thing is because sometimes you're meant to learn a lesson through that relationship. That's why they call them karmics, right? You're meant to learn something through that relationship in order to heal and grow and move past and not make the same mistake. But when you continually don't trust and you keep repeating the same mistake, there's a point that comes when you have to say, oh, okay, I better trust this feeling, because that's what's really going to dodge you from making the same mistake in the future. So if you have repeating patterns of the same types, not the same people, but the same types of people coming into your life, and it seems like, why do these people always keep coming into my life? But yet there's a part of you that always known right off the bat that there was something that was a little bit perhaps off with this person. And it's that right there is your intuition telling you, okay, listen, pay attention to the red flags, because this is the same thing happening that happened before with yada yada. It's just now this is a new person, right? And I think when we start to really identify and listen to that, we can dodge a lot of things. And this is where our whole universe, basically, our whole, like, the law of manifestation, it ties into that. It truly does. And I'm getting strong confirmation chills because when we start listening to our gut, which is an energy system, we're actually tapping into what we do want and what is in our highest and best interest by following that inner guidance, if that makes sense. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. And then, oh yeah. It wouldn't be a reading of mine if a card didn't like leap out of the deck. Okay. Right? Like, it seems like every reading I have, cards are leaping. They're not just flying out of the deck. They're leaping like they're, yeah. Anyways, if you've watched any of my previous readings, you will know this. And every time I'm like surprised because of the energy behind how they leap out of my deck. It's not like I'm throwing them around. They just leap. Okay, so anyways, that's my rant. Okay, so you have material and spiritual prosperity coming to you. Okay, if you listen to your intuition, if you listen to that inner knowing about what is right for you and what is not right for you, and listen to those subtle cues that tell you, hey, there's something up with this person, right? Or this opportunity or this situation, right? Listen to, because it can really you can really dodge a bullet. But I mean, don't fret on it. I mean, if you choose not to listen to it, you go through the lesson, you learn your lesson, the person burns you, right? Have the mental ability to understand when that is happening. Like, understand, okay, yes, this is a repeating cycle. Yes, I learned this lesson before with yada yada. It is time, and I didn't listen to my intuition, and it was telling me, you know, so and so, this wasn't right for me. So don't beat yourself up about it. Recognize it. And then, so next time you're approached with that same situation, that's how your intuition is going to become stronger and stronger, because then you're listening to that. And so often in life, we attach ourselves to certain people or situations because of what it can bring back to us or give back to us, or an idea that we think it can bring back to us. And a lot of times we learn quite quickly that that idea was right out, and that's where, you know, so expectation, basically, we have an idea of a person in our head, like, oh, maybe this person is rich and maybe they can provide me with something, or they have this and they can provide me with something. So we're thinking internally of what this person could possibly offer to us and what we can give back to them. But that's an idea and an expectation within our minds. It's not actually the reality of perhaps what these people could do. There are so many people that I know out there that live way well beyond their means, and so people think, oh, they're rich, they have so much money, they have a big house, they have this and that and everything else, and so they're all kind of flock to them because they think this is like, you know, I don't have this is cool, maybe they could offer something to me in the future. But in reality, that person lives so far above their means, they have nothing. They have debt beyond debt beyond debt. They can't offer you anything. right? And meanwhile, there's somebody living, within their means, and they got extra cash, and nobody pays any mind to that person because other people think they can't offer them anything. But yet that person might be able to offer you the world, and most likely they are the ones that are going to offer you the world. They're going to offer you abundance in friendship. They're going to offer you abundance when things are tough. They're going to offer you love and support and friendship and things that, that your expectation of possibly this other person won't bring you. And that's fine. If that's a lesson you need to learn, that's a lesson you need to learn. So go ahead and learn that lesson. But understand, there's a part, listen to the part of you that was telling you all along that something was up. Okay? Oh, what else do we have? We have firm foundation. So really this is a reading about that. I mean, live your soul, not your role, really is going to provide this firm foundation for you. Okay? By surrounding your people that support you, that love you, that care for you, that want to give and receive equally. You give them some sort of support, they give you some sort of support. That's how it should work. It shouldn't be a one-sided thing, and if it is, that's not going to create your firm foundation. Okay? Let's pull some advice, more advice for you. Some advice for you, how you can tap more into your intuition is the Solitude card. You got the Solitude card coming through. In silence, peace prevails. I'm getting an image of a lot of hustle, a lot of bustle, a lot of surrounding yourself by a lot of people. You always have to be doing something, is how I'm feeling. You always have, it's like you don't take a moment to sit down and tap into yourself. And Spirit is really urging me right now to tell you all to stop and take that time to sit with yourself. And I'm feeling there's a group of you out there that you don't want to sit with yourself because you don't want to deal with those emotions or those ideas or those overactive thoughts that are running through your head, or maybe past things that you've done or stuff like that. You don't want to sit down and actually sit with that and feel those emotions that come with that. And part of healing is you have to do that. You have to sit in solitude and you have to do a little bit of reflecting. And people can do this in a multitude of ways. You can do this through meditation. You can do this through hypnosis. You can do this through journaling. You can do this through, just taking a bath and just thinking about all the things, that you need to think about, and you really have to do that shadow work first before you can get into a good place within yourself. Okay? And create that firm foundation and live towards your soul, right? And that will bring material and spiritual prosperity to you. And that doesn't necessarily, like, when I say that, people think, oh, I'm going to become rich. No, it doesn't mean that. It means that you will come to material and a comfortable place within yourself that you can just be happy. Abundance, surrounding yourself by people that love you and support you. Good health, focusing on your health, your mind, your just focusing on all those things that make you a whole. And that's true abundance. But like Spirit is saying, you need to sit with yourself first and like figure out what it is. Because I'm feeling like there's a few of you out there that you don't actually know what you want. Like, it feels like you're always searching for something. You're never happy with what you have. And I'm picking up retail therapy here. Now, anybody know what retail therapy is? Retail therapy is when you buy stuff, a lot of time on impulse, right? It gives you a moment of happiness. Maybe you drink, it gives you a moment of happiness, but then you're sad again and you don't know why, and it's just this repeating cycle until you sit with yourself and you say, okay, why am I doing this? Why do I need all this stuff? Why? And truly ask yourself why. Because that why might surprise you. You might come to a lot of epiphanies as to why you do the things that you're doing and why you're not happy. And then it will move you into the space of what it is you actually want. Yeah, cleansing waters. You have some more advice for you is cleansing waters. Purification activates vibrant life force. So that kind of goes into what I was just saying. Purification. So quit with the retail therapy. Start decluttering. Start giving back to charity. Start, cleaning your space out. That really will clean your soul. Because there becomes a time when we get surrounded by so much stuff that it becomes overwhelming. And a lot of that stuff becomes reminders of things, possibly from the past, or certain people. Stuff can remind you of certain people that you don't actually want to be reminded of. So it's okay to just get rid of that stuff, because somebody else, it'll create new memories for someone else. And you can go ahead and smudge it before you get rid of it, or if you are a thrift store person, getting somebody else's stuff that they didn't want because it held bad memories, you can smudge that stuff when you get it, okay? And then that releases the energy of whatever was in that stuff, okay? And that's, if you need to know more about smudging, perhaps I'll do a video on smudging at a later date, but there's lots on YouTube, just how to smudge and things like that if you don't know what that is. Like I use Palo Santos at the beginning of this reading. That's basically to smudge the energies of the cards and the energy of myself and the energy of you guys, and just create a safe space, clear the energy, and create a safe space for these messages to come through from your guides and your angels, okay? So that's basically my little rundown of smudging for you newbies that do not know what that is. Let's get a surrender card and messages from the universe, and then we'll leave the reading there. Okay. So surrender. What does this group viewing today need to surrender? Please, Spirit. What do they need to surrender for their highest and best good? Surrender to non-action. Now is the time to be still and not act. Simply breathe and focus on your own power. Let others come to you. So, sticking out in my mind is somebody who wishes to control a situation. It feels like, and it goes back to the beginning of this reading and how friends are exiting and entering your life, and I feel like there's a part of you that wants to hold on to somebody within your energy field that you need to let go of. And in order surrender to non-action, like don't do anything. If this person is meant to be in your life, they will make the effort. And if they're not meant to be in your life, they probably won't make any effort at all. And that's truly how you can figure out what's real to you and your soul, and who's real to you and your soul, if that makes sense. So I know it's hard to surrender to non-action sometimes because we want to control certain situations. We want to control the idea of losing somebody or something. It's sets an anxiety within us, but often they're not meant to be there in the first place because you're not on the same page. You're not in the same soul group. They were there to teach you a lesson, and that's it. And then they're ready to go teach somebody else or learn more lessons of themselves. But we can't, if we try to control the situation, that's when we become bitter and angry, and the situations become toxic because we try to hold on to something that was never really meant for us in the first place, right? So sometimes just sitting back and doing nothing is a better option than trying to control what isn't meant for us, okay? And your message from the universe is higher ground. So by doing this, you actually gain the higher ground. And by taking the advice from Spirit, all the advice that Spirit gave today, this will move you into higher ground because it will really show you how to maneuver your intuition, but it will just help you level up and become a higher version that you were always meant to be. Okay? And it'll create those relationships and those people that are meant to be in your life. It will give them an opportunity and a space to bring them into your life. But at the same time, you do have to sit with yourself and you have to heal whatever it is you need to heal in order to have a healthy relationship. Like, to give and take equally and to understand, nobody's perfect in this life and you are not perfect. I am not perfect. Joe Blow down the street, he's not perfect, even if everybody thinks he is because he's rich and successful. Nobody's perfect, and we all have shadows, and those shadows need to be healed. Right? And so if we want a certain relationship to go a certain way, we first have to heal ourselves and let go of expectation and control, and get into more of a flow state, and that will really bring the people and situations that were meant to be in our lives, that will bring them into our lives. Okay, that is all that I have for you today. I hope you guys stay happy, healthy, and safe. Take care.